Hey guys, Zach here. Merry Christmas, firstly, to everyone. This is kind of my part one of my Christmas special. Part one is just a reflection on my channel because this channel has had a lot going on in this on the channel. So I figured I would do a little bit of a flashback for those of you guys who have been here for a while and do a reflection. And then the second part, which is going to be uploaded tomorrow on Boxing Day, that part's going to be about actually Christmas, about, what I got, spending Christmas with the family, all that kind of good stuff. So, let's get started quickly with this video, because it might be a long video, and it'll take a lot of editing, so bear with me. This channel has had a lot. This channel has been through a lot, and I really thank everyone who watches every single one of my videos and has stuck with me through all the changes that I've gone through on this channel. There's a lot of them, and I really apologize for just, literally the past year has been so unstable on my channel, and I apologize for that, but I really hope you guys don't mind nevertheless. So anyways, I'm going to bring you guys, firstly, a top 5 of my game finds. Finds that I've had out in the wild. This will not include trades or, anything like that, or donations I've gotten from people and, all that stuff. It's none of that, but this will be, finds, like when I went out to the flea markets and found something, stuff like that. Firstly, these aren't really in any particular order, but, I do want to talk about them, obviously. First find, this was back in 2013. I might, put some of these videos in the end or re-upload them or something, make a collection of all the, a bunch of different pickups that I gotten. And anyways, this particular one, I went to 2 flea markets that day, and at the first one, for $6, I got Strike Gunner STG and Donkey Kong Country for $6, and obviously I was very happy with that for $6. I still have actually both of those games. And then at the second flea market, I found Kirby's Air Ride and Legend of Zelda: The Wind Waker, and got them both for $10. So I think that was a pretty good deal that day. It was 3 years ago, over 3 years ago. So, it's very, very old. But, nevertheless, one of my better finds. Secondly, this was a find that happened about 2 years ago. About in the summer. I went to a flea market that was around where I live now. And, I found this lady who sells a bunch of video games. And she doesn't individually price games. She, it's like, oh, $5 each NES game, $10 or $5 each GameCube game, $10 each Xbox 360 game, whatever. So I go digging, of course, naturally. She doesn't really have much good Super Nintendo or NES stuff, but she does have some good GameCube stuff. At least at the time, I've been there since. She hasn't really gotten good things since I've been there that day, so I think I kind of got all the good stuff, and she hasn't really gotten anything since. But anyways, I got Tales of Symphonia for the Nintendo GameCube. I got Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness on the GameCube. And I got Fire Emblem Path of Radiance on the GameCube, all for $15, $5 each. I traded that Tales of Symphonia. It was in rough shape. It was in really rough shape. And I traded it to a game store, Gotham City Games, down in New York City. And funnily enough, I kind of also got, from Gotham City Games, a clean, complete copy of Tales of Symphonia, because the game wasn't complete either. So, it kind of worked out well. But I traded some other stuff. I didn't just give them a rough one and got a basically new one, But, the Gale of Darkness, I don't know if I still have that. I think I might still have that, but part of me says I might have sold it or got rid of it. I don't think I did. Same with Path of Radiance. I think I still have Path of Radiance, but, So, this one is one of my favorite stories to tell about my gaming, one of my favorite game finds ever, because an interesting story. It was a night, I believe, in November of 2014, I want to say, and I was doing my life. I wasn't going game hunting. It was almost nighttime, and my dad was like, Zach, can you go out to the store and get milk? And I was like, I don't want to go out to the store at this time. And he's like, just go. And I'm thankful I did go, because halfway, I noticed a trash bag on the ground. And I'm like, it's not trash collecting day. No one else has the trash out. And I look, and I see a GameCube logo, like a GameCube case. And I was like, oh, this is weird. So I get down and open the trash bag, and I find Super Mario Sunshine in there. And I'm like, it's probably just the case. I open it, the game's in there. So quickly, I take the garbage bag, and I run back to my apartment. So I run like 5 blocks, whatever, back to my apartment. And while granted, not all the games in there were solid AAA titles, there were still pretty good titles in there to get for free. The notable ones were Mario Sunshine, Super Smash Bros. Melee, Animal Crossing. There's like one Animal Crossing for the GameCube, and then another one for the DS. And then a boxed Nintendo DS Lite, a pink one. And, of course, it's in a trash bag on the side of a road, so it was free. And I think that's one of the most interesting stories, because if I really protested going to the store, I would not have found that. And that both the Mario Sunshine and the Smash Brothers, they were in such good shape, they replaced my collection copies. So they were in such good shape, and I was really happy that I found that. It was in a time where my game collecting mojo had died, and I wasn't finding much. So that find really spiked my energy for game collecting again. So this one's a relatively smaller find, but it's more quality over quantity on this one. For $10, out of my main flea market at the time, it was probably in late 2014, early 2014 probably, and I found 3DS just sitting there, no charger, but I had a copy of Mario Kart 7 in it. I picked it up, I was like, well, no duh, I want this. I just wonder how much he's going to ask for it. And I also saw another game, it was GoldenEye Rogue Agent. Nothing special, but it was a game I liked when I was growing up. So I picked up the two, and I go up to the guy, and I'm like, what do you want for these two? He's like, $10. And I was like, take the money. I was very happy to pay $10 for those. So 3DS, GoldenEye Rogue Agent, and a card-only copy of Mario Kart 7 for $10. I wasn't going to complain. The 3DS worked perfectly. I think I traded it off. But I still have the Rogue Agent. I think I traded off the Mario Kart 7 too. But nevertheless, great find for $10. So what's unfortunate about this next one? I don't remember everything that I got from it. I honestly bet I still have a picture. And if I do, I'll put it like right here. I went to the flea market one day, and my jaw dropped when I saw this bin full of video game stuff. There were like 2 Super Nintendos, an N64, a bunch of 64 controllers, like a couple of Super Nintendo controllers, Game Boy games, N64 games, Super Nintendo games, and I was just like, this is the best find I've ever found at a flea market. So I began digging, naturally. And at first, I didn't find much to be grateful for. But then, I didn't get any of the systems, because I already had the systems. I just left them there for another collector to get. But I got a lot of games that I needed, like Mario Party 3, Super Smash Bros. 64, Star Fox, Super Mario 64. I know there's one more game for the 64 that I got. I know that for a fact. It's probably in that picture there if I ever find it. If I don't find it, I'm going to be so upset. But if I do find it, it's going to be like right there. And that 5th game will probably be in there somewhere. But there's also a Smash Brothers like Melee case and manual. Sorry, my back hurts. Like a Smash Brothers case and manual. There's like a Nintendo Power magazine. There are some Pokemon cards inside the magazine. This actually, I found it around the time that Pokemon Alpha Sapphire and Omega Ruby, or Omega, you know what I'm trying to say. And because, like, those cards were, like, the main Pokemon in those games, I was like, oh, those are, like, and I was like, oh, okay, that's kind of ironic. But, yeah, so I brought all that up to him. And, it's the same, I don't know if I said, but it's the same guy that I got the 3DS and the GoldenEye from. So I was like, he'll probably give me a good price. And he did. He shot $20 at me. He was like, $20 for all of it. And me being the cheap bastard that I am, I was like, do you think you could do 15? And he was like, well, isn't that what I said? And I was like, oh, okay. Which, in my footage, because I got footage of it that day, but the video's gone now. On the footage of it, he did say 20 at first. But then he changed it to 15, whatever. But nevertheless, 15 for all that, I was happy. I was happy to pay that any day of the week. So that is that. That's my top 5 game finds ever. So I want to put a few videos at the end of this video. That sounded weird, but you know what I mean. I'm going to put one of my room tours over at the end of this video, and I'm going to talk over it. I'm going to mute the room tour video. Fuck my voice from 2-3 years ago. but I'm going to talk over it and talk about my collection at the time and, what I have still, what I don't, what I traded off, what I didn't, and all that stuff. I think you guys would like that. I think it'd be pretty cool for you guys. So let's jump right into that. Alright guys, so this is my room tour from 2014. Wow. Look at how I look then with my stupid hair. Well, my hair's still stupid, but I'm just blabbing on about whatever. So here's my room. For some reason I show you my door, because, doors are cool, and I show you a bag and stuff. I'll show you that, my school backpack for some reason. Yeah, so let's get into the good stuff, Zach. Please, stop wasting time. Okay, so here we go. So I look in drawers and see Game Boys and shit, like Game Boys, DS, Game Boy, another Game Boy, plug and plays, shit like that. Controllers, you see my awesome ice blue Nintendo 64 controller. That's still probably one of my favorite controllers, that Nintendo 64 controller. I just love the color. I absolutely love the color. Did I just struggle closing that drawer? I think so. Anyways, Atomic Purple, N64 controller, Dreamcast controller, nothing special. Let's see. Zach, work on your camera work, please. 360 controller. Okay, did not see, like, anything else. Bongos, Donkey Kong bongos, good stuff. Infinity pad. I think a GameCube controller. Oh, that was my first ever GameCube controller. It has the broken stick. I show you my Simpsons magnets for some reason, but there's nothing else interesting in any of the other drawers, so I don't show you any of that. There's my desk area at the time. There's my Mega Man figure. Yeah, that's where I used to do my streams and stuff. Whoa, that was a girly pink blanket that I never remember having. Anyways, door, stuff, window. There's stuff there. I just, my cheese jar full of coins, as I call it. Discs that Old School MSC Gamer gave to me. They're basically like emulators on discs. I can go and look at my computer and stuff, and I can play emulators. Basically, it's pretty cool. There's a bunch of picture frames with random stuff in them. I got a TARDIS over there. I got a cool castle. Cause I like Harry Potter, so of course when my mom gave me that cool castle, I was like, that's an awesome castle. So yeah, I talk on a little bit about that. I'm sorry. But there's that pink DS Lite. There's the pink DS Lite from the trash bag find. But I got excited about that. But anyways, yeah, there's stuff up there. Some of my Disney Infinity figures. I still love those Disney Infinity figures. I have a lot more now than I had in that video. Like 2.0 came out and I got a lot more of them because that video was taken when there was only 1.0. So, I got a lot of the 2.0 figures like Aladdin and stuff like that. But anyways, if I'm going to move on from this, are you going to move on, Zach? Are you going to move on? Yes? No, I'm holding up 2. I'm holding up 1. I'm pointing. Zach, what are you doing? What are you doing? Oh my God. Hold on a second. Let's just wait a little bit for me too. Okay, here we go. Oh, no. Are we good? What I just do there, I have no clue. I think I should comment down below about something, whatever. Okay, here we go. Some Dreamcast, my Wii U games. Wii Woo. Yeah, there's my collection for that if you want to see that. I completely skipped that shelf that has my, there's my Game Gear back there. DS and 3DS games. Yeah, I guess I just completely skipped that shelf that had my box DS in it. All right. But yeah, there's a look at my DS and 3DS collection at the time. Or I'm going to give you a closer look. Okay. I think I have more. Obviously I have more. I think I have like quite a few more 3DS games. But yeah. Let's see. Oh, that was my little cabinet full of nothingness. All right. So up here I had a lot of my plushies. I still have all of them. There's my Luigi plush. He's my oldest one. I've had him for a long time. I want to get a new one, but I can't replace him. I've had him for at least 10 years at this point now. He's my favorite. There's my GameCube collection. I'd say this. Actually, no. I have way more than that. I think probably have double that. Because it takes about 1.5. So yeah, it takes about 3 now. So yeah. No, there we go. Yeah. So I have just a little bit more than that now. That's my GameCube collection. I love my GameCube collection. I think it's really impressive. But anyways, here's my original Xbox and Xbox 360 games. I love the original Xbox. The Xbox 360 is pretty good, but I really like the original Xbox. Kind of an unpopular opinion there, but that blank one just pulled out was Halo, given to me by Scorpion Slayer like years back. Talking about some games and stuff.
Let's see. PSP games, Nintendo 64 games. Wish I saw was there. Some boxed GBA games. I'll talk about this stupid one. It's factory sealed, but whatever. But my Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga is in there. Anyways, Genesis games. I don't have anything special over there. I don't even remember what was over there. There's my TV. I have a Wavebird up there. There's some of my, actually basically all of my consoles. Yeah, I got nothing else to say. Those were my games for trade at the time. I even think I pull out the red 3DS that I got for like in that $10 deal. Where is that? But I thought, yeah, these are the games I have for trade. Some of them I've already gone. Yep, there it is. There's that red 3DS. But yeah, I have a Waluigi up there. My movies and books and stuff, and a couple packages that I was sending out at the time. One of them was going to Luigi Freakout 123. I traded my Pikachu 3DS to him, and I got a red one in return, and some other stuff, of course. And yeah, that's probably the end of that video, I guess, because it's on my face again. Yeah, so thank you guys for watching that. And I guess I'll see you guys in the next video.